Hi there. How can you start money transfer business in Kenya? I'm talking about businesses like Safaricom M-pesa, Cooperative Bank, Pesa Mtaani, Equity Bank, agent business, and so forth. I'm pretty sure, regardless where you are in the country, you have seen many M-pesa shops cropping up more so in recent past years. That's so because, guys, there is money in this business. And of course, money makes the world go round. In essence, also in Kenya, it is money which sustains businesses and also sustains people out there. This tells you you're going to be dealing with the kind of product which is ever in demand. And by the way, with just 100,000 Kenya shillings, you can even be able to be getting profit of 50k and above each and every month. Think about it. It is a very good business to be in. And for most people out there, the main headache for them is to get this 100k for them to be able to start. But worry not, because in this video, I'm going to share with you a model which actually exists, which can assist you also jump into this business with just about 30% of that amount. In essence, you having about 30k Kenya shillings, you can also start an M-pesa business in the country. So watch the whole of this video for you to understand this model and even for you to know how to go about it. You are all much welcomed to the Money Daily YouTube channel. My name is Afagza Sifuna. And by the way, guys, I've realized a good number of you out there are watching these videos and have not subscribed. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel for you to assist this channel to grow and also for you to be getting such awesome videos as soon as I upload them. Having said that, M-pesa business and even any other money transfer business out there is an awesome way to be in business in Kenya. And I'm saying so because this business has lots of advantages beyond just you getting profit of this business, and in fact is a very good amount of profit you're talking about. Also you're talking about the kind of business which is not really that hectic compared to other businesses out there. You want, for example, wake up early in the morning to go to the marketplace for you to get products and stuff like that. We're talking about you dealing with float. In essence, you planning the amount of money which is required for the day and just getting it from the bank at whichever time and being in good business. And also it's the kind of business which actually, guys, you can run from a central place. You don't need to be moving from one place to another, which is another advantage. And most importantly, also this kind of business is going to assist you connect with people out there. And over time, you're going to build awesome networks. But for most people out there, the big question is, how do they go about this business? And most importantly, how can they also run it appropriately? And to that front, I'm going to discuss 5 steps which you need to follow for you to be able to start your M-pesa business and even so run it appropriately for you to be able to realize a good profit. So step number 1, which you need to follow and observe to the latter, is you doing research for you to be able to know the kind of business you are jumping into. And of course, your research is going to involve market analysis, competition analysis, location analysis, everything which you need to know about this business, right? You analyzing your competition, you analyzing your customers, you analyzing the larger industry is going to assist you have a picture with regards to what your competitive advantages are, what your strengths are, and assist you, most importantly, plan to establish this business at a very lucrative place. Like any other business out there, you fumble with location, chances are you're going to be curtailing your profit. And of course, this has a bearing too on your ultimate cost, because the most prime of locations out there are expensive. And that's why, for example, you can hear someone tell you, for example, a money transfer business you can start with somewhere between 100k to even 1 million Kenya shillings. A huge chunk of this other amount could even go to location. To give you an example, maybe somewhere like in Nairobi CBD, we're talking about even there having rent even upwards of 100k. This tells you that for the first time for you to be able to get this building, this shop, for you to establish an M-pesa shop, you could even pay rent for 3 months together with deposit. In essence, you might even need 500,000 Kenya shillings. But that is not the only location for you to set up a business. You can also set up this business in your local hood, whereby the rent is much cheaper. But the most important thing as you're doing analysis, also analyze your location. Where are you going to set up this business? Analyze the competition. You want your business to be somewhere where there's demand for the services, but also less competition, unless the traffic is just insanely high. That's when you can go to where there's competition and also survive. But don't ignore this step. Analysis and doing research is very important before you jump into any business out there, right? And then the second step is you securing a business premise. Yes, guys, you have already done your analysis, you have the facts and figures ready. Don't hesitate. Secure the business premise out there. And I'm saying so because out here, guys, we have people who might be having money, they have ideas, but just because they have delayed in starting a given business, they might end up even changing their mind. If you are focused to jump into it and you have the money to start, don't delay. As long as you have the bigger picture ready, you secure a business premise. Once umelipa hiyo rent, utasikia uchungu kutaanza. Na in fact, you're going to start your business as soon as you pay the rent. So secure a business premise, more so, following the advice I've given you, in a very strategic place, which is accessible, which has traffic. And be sure, once you set up your M-pesa shop, you're going to be in good business. And by the way, in case you have another business already, for example, you have a shop, you have a salon, you have whichever kind of business out there, you can even think about partitioning to have just M-pesa a section of it. Given it doesn't really involve bulky products out there, you can even have it merge with another business out there, more so in case you already have an existing business, right? And then the third step, which you need to follow, is essentially you sorting out registration and legal stuff. And by the way, guys, here is where I'm also discussing with you that cost variation in regards to starting the business. You see, M-pesa business has two models in it. It has the standard model and also it has a sub-dealer model. Standard model is whereby you actually purchase the entire mechanism from Safaricom. In essence, you acquire an agent number from Safaricom. And the sub-dealer model is whereby you become a sub-dealer of an existing agent. So guys, for you to be a standard model out there, you need 100K. That's what you require for you to be able to start this business. And that actually is from the float perspective and registration perspective. You haven't really put rent in there. But the sub-dealer model is whereby, with you just having somewhere between 30 to 40K, you can also work under a given agent and also be able to do this business. But for that, be sure you're going to be sharing these fees or the cost per paying out there multiple people. You, the agent, Safaricom, name it. So that means also the profitability on this end is quite low. But in case you have the standard model, your profit is going to be higher. So aim to start the standard model, but if not possible, start with the sub-dealer model and then over time, move to the standard model, okay? That, guys, is the matters with regards to the registration front. Of course, you have to register with Safaricom for you to be able to run this business. And in case you're also incorporating other money transfer business out there, like for example, Equity Bank, Agent, for example, Coop Bank, Mtaani, and so forth, you're going to need to have a license from the bank, okay? And beyond that, the typical kind of business models out there, you're going to also need to have license. In essence, you're going to need to have the permit from a respective county for you to be able to open this standard business, standalone single business unit. And even beyond that, guys, also another thing you're going to require is actually to have the good standing with KRA. So KRA PIN is also going to be essential because you're talking about you dealing with money transfer business in the country. So ensure you sort this legal stuff and registration stuff out there for you to be able to start your business on the right footing. And by the way, don't mess with this legal stuff, because you mess with them, they can even pull down your business in a very big time and put you in a big mess. So sort them out right up front and ensure each and every year renew them for you to be able to be in the business appropriately. And then step number 4, which you need to follow, is once you have already gotten a business premise, you have done already registrations, kickstart your business. Yes, kickstart your business. I'm saying so because it is through kickstarting the business that you're going to see the reality of the plan you had made and what is on the ground. Of course, people out there say vitu kwa ground different. But if you planned appropriately, you did research very well, chances are kwa ground vitu zitakuwa different. You guys be tweaking a few things here and there as time goes by. And also you're going to be seeing how best to scale up your profit, because at the end of the day, you want money. How best can you possibly scale up your profit for you to be able to be in this business and actually in a very sustainable way? So start your business, run it efficiently, and of course, observe all the key aspects of a good business. In essence, you having etiquette with the customers, you observing time discipline, you being very good with planning, and also you just being at it full time, giving it your entire effort. It is by you giving your whole effort is when you can realize what is the potential of this business, and even most importantly, it's going to assist you be able to scale, because by you putting your all in this business, it's going to assist you realize the maximum profitability. So jump into this business with all your heart and run it very well the best you can. And of course, be out there also looking at the best ways you can be able to ensure your business stands out compared to the competition, right? And then guys, the fifth thing, and actually which most people out there Mason, is being very clear with regards to how you acquire your customer and most importantly, how you retain them. Customer acquisition and retention is a key metric of any good performing business out there. And also for the money transfer business, you need to be very tactical with regards to how you acquire your customers. Are you acquiring them, for example, physically? Are you, for example, acquiring them through online platforms out there? And even so, regardless about the channels you're using to acquire your customers. And the good thing with money, guys, given doesn't have any unique aspects to it. Like for example, 1K in 1K, 500 in 500. Chances are the customers are going to come to you the first point in time without really you having to advertise that you're offering the most unique of money. Money is money. You know, the legal tender is legal tender. So you're going to be having very many strangers walking into your business. It is through your etiquette, it is through your courtesy that these customers are going to keep coming back. And of course, guys, you continue being able to tap and retain these customers, chances are you're going to be in very good business, because it's only going to mean your commissions are going to keep going up and up. Whether you're talking about using the standard money transfer business model or even the sub dealer model. If you have very good customer service, you have good etiquette with the customers, you are professional, chances are the customers are going to keep coming back and back to your business. And this is going to mean that you're going to be in very good business. So guys, those are the 5 steps which you need to follow for you to be able to establish a very formidable M-pesa business or even a money transfer business in the country. What do you think about this idea? I hope you've gotten a thing or two which can really assist you bypass any particular impediment you had for you to start this business. Thanks a lot for watching. I look forward to share with you other awesome videos next time. Bye bye and you all take care.